Hello and welcome to another CF PowerScript tutorial with me, Christian Rauchenwald. Now in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can set up LinkedIn lead tracking for your funnels in ClickFunnels in an easy way thanks to CF PowerScript. And in order to get started, as always, the first thing you'll need to do is log into your CF PowerScript account, and once there from the dashboard, head to the PowerScript section. Now, lead tracking is something that you want to set up in a specific funnel step, so not here on the global level and also not on the funnel level, but on the specific funnel step where you want to capture the lead, and I'm going to share with you in a second why. Now, in order to do that, the first thing you'll need the LinkedIn Insight tag in your funnel, and you can add that separate PowerScript. There's also a separate video that explains where you get the partner ID and everything that's required in order to set that up. Once you have that done, you will need to look for your opt-in page or your two-step order form where you want to perform lead tracking. Click on that funnel step, click on Add New, and search for LinkedIn lead tracking. Click on the PowerScript, and you see that we need a pixel and a conversion ID. Now, the reason why we need that is because LinkedIn, unlike Facebook and other platforms, doesn't have the same dynamic code so that we can simply fire a lead event, but we will actually need to create a conversion. And for that, you'll need to go to LinkedIn, and there in the top right, you will find Advertise, which takes you to your LinkedIn Campaign Manager. Within the Campaign Manager, you will need to click on your ad account or campaign account or whatever it's called there, and then go to Account Assets and Conversions. Now, you most likely may not have any conversions here. As you can see, I already created a couple, and you will need to create those when you want to track real conversions like purchases, and also when you want to track leads. In order to do that, you will need to create a new conversion and simply give it a name, for example, funnel A minus lead, and then enter your settings. As the conversion type, you would say lead. If you want to provide a value to it, because maybe you're selling your leads or you know how much money you on average make per lead and so on, you can do that. You can set up the attribution the way you want. You can link it to a campaign if you already have a campaign set up. And last but not least, you will need to set up how you track it. Now, the first option is to use the site-wide insight tag, which you should have already added using the CF PowerScript's LinkedIn Insight tag PowerScript. Now, this way, you would set up your lead tracking based on your funnel paths. So for that, you would go to clickfunnels.com, and then there go to your funnels, and within your funnels, find the funnel that you want to track, and for example, find the opt-in page. And in order to track successful leads, we would actually need the URL of the thank you page. So we go to the thank you page. But we cannot just copy this URL here because that's the step path. You need to open it in your browser, and you will then see the URL that actually is the funnel page. And that's the URL that you would then enter here. So every time a user ends up on that URL, either because somehow he got it directly and went there, or because he opted in successfully and went there, it will trigger the lead event. The downside is when the user refreshes the page, it may fire again, and it's a lot of effort to do this all over and over again for each URL. If you have a split test or if you change the funnel paths for some reason, you will need to remember to update your conversions, otherwise it will not track anymore and so on. So obviously that's not the best way, but it also is a way that works. Now, as an alternative, we created the LinkedIn lead tracking PowerScript. So for that, you would choose use an event specific pixel instead of using the global insight tag. And you would then simply click on copy the image tag that it shows you here, go back to CF PowerScripts, click in the pixel ID and paste it in here, click somewhere else, and you see it fills in your pixel ID and your conversion ID. Now, if that doesn't work properly for some reason, you could also just go to your campaign manager and just write down your pixel and your conversion ID as you see them in the URL. PID equals is the pixel ID and conversion ID equals is the conversion ID. Now, once that's done, all you need to do in CF PowerScript is click on Add Script, and with that, you have the LinkedIn lead tracking set up. And now every time somebody actually opts in on that funnel step, so the moment they submit that opt-in here, it is going to fire the conversion ID and the pixel ID as shown here, and therefore allow you proper tracking. Now, you need to click on Create to finish creating that event or that conversion. I'm not going to do that because, as you see, I already created a ton of demo conversions here. And just like with the LinkedIn Insight tag, I want to point out that it will take a little bit of time before you actually will see something in last signal received. So if you set it up and then you test it, it may take an hour or even two before you will see that LinkedIn actually successfully received that conversion here. Now that's it. That's how you set up LinkedIn lead tracking for your funnels in ClickFunnels without adding custom code additionally to your funnel steps, and in a way that it only tracks each user once. Now, as always, thanks for watching, and even more so, thanks for using CF PowerScript. See you in one of our other tutorials. Till then, bye bye.